tomorrow is here. Yama, esi mepe adiwa. Makana miri ababago. Industrial revolution. Apata kone nukunu. Okwa digital economy. Yeah. Agricultural revolution. Oh. Yeah. Esinche kwa paper. Europe. Oboruzo dima. Europe. Esia wike marama. Europe. Quality education and alright development. Yo. Europe. Our tomorrow is here. Our tomorrow is here. Our tomorrow is here. I know.
Committed to restoring Enugu State to its pride of place and making it the premier destination for living, investment, and tourism, Governor Peter Mbar has continued to initiate programs to create a conducive environment for the ease of doing business. One of such moves is the recent flagging off of about 400 kilometers of roads and the new Enugu City to be sited at Enugu East local government area. Details of these and more will be coming your way shortly. The program you are watching is Lion Building in Action, and my name is Chika Ugu. I'll be back shortly. Thanks for joining us on the program. We'll begin by telling you that Governor Peter Mbar has officially flagged off the construction, expansion, dualization, and rehabilitation of 71 roads in Enugu Urban, as well as the new Enugu City, with an assurance of timely completion of the projects. Yours truly was at Premier Layout, Prother Road, and Amankano Owo, where the projects were flagged off. The new Enugu City roads slated for construction and rehabilitation include 17-kilometer dual carriageway and feeder roads, 40-kilometer Owo, Ubaho, Amankano, Neke, Ikem dual carriageway, as well as the construction and reconstruction of 71 urban roads in Enugu capital city. At Owo in Nkano East local government area, Governor Peter Mbar explained that the flag-off of the road projects marks the beginning of massive infrastructural development in the state. Governor Mbar assured that the urban roads will be simultaneously executed and delivered before the end of this year.
It gives me immense pleasure to perform this flag off of the construction of Owo, Ubaho, Amankanu, Neke, Ikem dual carriageway. Indeed, this 40-kilometer road is going to be a major gateway to the North Central. We said we're going to unlock our rural economy. And the best way to do that is to ensure that we have access roads to our farmland and that we also create special economic zones in our rural area. We believe that our rural dwellers cannot be left behind in this our journey of Enugu's greatness. So this is again another promise we made that we're fulfilling today. Based on what we have done in the last 4 months or so that we took office, we have been able to grow our internal revenue to over 200%. Our target is to move that to 500% before December.
Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure Gerald Otiji explained that the roads are expected to have road furnitures like street lights and traffic lights, drainages, as well as road marks.
We are aware the need for our dilapidated roads to be reconstructed to ease the difficulties our people are having in commuting from one place to the other. We feel your pains. The governor does, truly. It is It's not deliberate. The rain was not helping matters, but today we are starting. We have put in place monitoring and supervision strategies to ensure that we have the quality of roads we deserve.
We gather to celebrate the groundbreaking of the project that will shape the future of Enugu transportation infrastructure. CCCC is top 3 largest international contractor all over the world, and the largest road and bridge design, construction, and investment company globally. Spur economic growth and improve overall quality of life for the people who they serve. We are deeply committed to bringing our expertise and dedication to this project in collaboration with Enugu government.
The overjoyed communities who trooped out in their numbers promised their maximum cooperation to ensure speedy completion of the projects.
I believe we are on the verge of a disruptive transformation in Enugu State. Excellency, I want to assure you that our community will support you in this endeavor.
Also, very symbolic in the sense that now Elbag flag off. And this is the first time. I never appreciate. Our appreciation will come in the form of cooperation. Don't digalo the all. Over anything honey do. I get maximum cooperation. Ebela ini sigi bunichi Enugu State. No. Mbago. Asorod. So big I make a sigi jidebe kichi. And everybody have wagon and milli or do. And what you promise that idea. She ain't get weekend. Ndi Nigga Hana Wall, Enugu State, Guardian of Free Game. Or Brozim, Oge, set here. All Kurunjage Kumba. Or any other problem getting a Metakurung getting war. Nah, Jesus.
Ọ na-adị mwute na ịkọtacha ihe ugbo anyị ada afọ ụzọ anyị si ebupụta ya. Ndị ga-abakwute anyị abakwute na-ekwe anyị ihe utere na-ekwu ozu. Your Excellency, ụmụ nwanyị dị so grateful to God Almighty, and we thank you for picking up the mantle to lead Enugu State.
The people of Enugu State, Enugu North, Enugu South, through which this road will span, we are very, very grateful. Yes, sir. We are happy because we have a governor like this in such a time like this. A governor who is driven by his abiding passion for new innovation, by his goodwill, who is driven by a passion to make Enugu State one of the best in this country. We are happy. We are grateful. If you look at our heart is not seen, but inward our heart, we are happy that today you are our governor.
A monitoring team has been set up to ensure immediate commencement of work, durability, and quality standard of the roads.
Industrial revolution, digital economy. Agricultural revolution, oh.
There is no doubt that the Nigerian Television Authority has the widest network when compared to other stations in the broadcast industry. Reason: the Enugu State government is partnering with the NTA to promote its activities in the state and across the country. Governor Peter Mba gave the assertion when he met with the management of NTA Enugu Network Center at the Government House. Please take a listen. Before the emergence of other television stations in the broadcast industry, Nigerian Television Authority (NTA) dominated the airways, disseminating news and quality programming to Nigerians. Over the years, NTA has maintained its wide reach, a feat which Governor Peter Mba acknowledged and commended the authority for educating and uniting the people. The governor pointed out that the NTA has demonstrated capacity on the effective coverage of government activities, which he said is critical to the nation's socio-economic development, security, and industrial harmony. Wheeling out his administration developmental strides in areas of education, health, transportation, agriculture, infrastructure and ICT, the governor looked forward to a collaboration that will project the state government's lofty vision of a new Enugu state.
Focus will not be so much on receipt from the Federation account. We have to diversify our economy. We have to focus on other sources of revenue. We have to mobilize domestic revenue. We also have to look at how we harness our natural resources in Enugu to the benefit of the people of Enugu. So we welcome a partnership with NTA where these programs and these projects are effectively communicated to our people and beyond. You just mentioned one of the programs because it was one that I think everybody somehow it's resonated with everybody, the issue of water, where we are committed to ensuring that water is provided across all homes in Enugu within 180 days. I think we have barely 50 days to go now, and we're quite on track. We're going to achieve that 180 days. We're going to make sure that water is supplied to all homes in Enugu. But that is not even a scratch in what we have been involved in. You could only just mention that because of the attention that it was given during the campaigns. But we have been involved in strengthening, since we took over, in strengthening our institutions. We started migrating about 112 MBAs that we have. Started migrating our operations to a digital space now. So if you go to our land ministry, for example, we're digitizing all the land documents we have there. So in a few days, you are able to apply and get issued with your CFO within 72 hours.
Zonal Director NTA Enugu Network Center, Nwadi Elobike, thanked the governor for recognizing the station's pivotal role in promoting unity and progress in the country. She said the station has the capacity to remain a viable platform for objective news and entertainment.
We desire to collaborate with the government to highlight the uniqueness of Enugu State with evidence of a government that works. Barely 100 days in office, your vision for Enugu State has begun to concretize into physical projects. The reality of your pipe-borne water agenda in particular is an indication that yours is a people-oriented government. Permit me, sir, to give you a brief history of NTA Enugu. The station was established in 1960 as ENTV, and it then adopted the slogan, second to none, having come after today's NTA Ibadan, which started then in 1959 as WNTV with the slogan, first in Africa. And in 1977, NTA Enugu came into being a year after WNTV Ibadan. It was second to none in quality broadcasting. NTA Enugu till this day, and in spite of our shortcomings, which we know are surmountable, prides itself as the station for excellence. Our inability to transmit 24 hours has restricted us to less popular digital platforms. Help us, Your Excellency, to reposition and return NTA Enugu to its second to none and station for excellence status.
The NTA management was tasked to evolve ways to reposition the station by embracing modern trends in television programming and information dissemination.
Tomorrow is here. Industrial revolution. Digital economy. Agricultural revolution.
Have you heard the saying that train a boy and train an individual, train a girl and train a nation? Well, this saying came to the fore at an event organized by the state government to appreciate and acknowledge the importance of the girl child. This is in commemoration of the International Day of the Girl Child, with this year's theme as Invest in Girl Child, Our Leadership and Well-Being. We'll bring you highlights of the events. The 11th of October every year is set aside as a day to celebrate the girl child all over the world. It is also an opportunity to create awareness on the plight of the girl child, such as child marriage and female genital mutilation, among others. This gathering, comprising girls from selected schools in Enugu State, is in commemoration of the day. For over 2 hours, representatives of schools took turns to argue for or against the topic. It is more beneficial for schools to implement mandatory leadership programs for girls from an early age. Both sides lamented the unfortunate and inhuman treatment meted on the girl child. These, they say, are underreported in most cases for fear of discrimination. The speakers agree that there is need to unlock the potentials in the girl child by investing in their rights, educating and preparing them for leadership roles in the society.
One of the significant tools to empower girls within families and communities is good education, which is one of the basic fundamental human rights. Yes, I agree, man was created first, but women were also made leaders. Why? Because the moment a woman puts to bed, she's thereby responsible for a child and is now ultimately made a leader over the child.
So that companies led by women produce better results. Moreover, as soon as early as primary school, girls are being subjected to face various societal pressures.
When Jesus came down to earth, he chose 4 fellow apostles to go with him doing the work of the Father. It's not coincidence that there was no woman chosen among them. This is a clear indication that God is not in support of giving leadership opportunities to women.
Girls possess attributes such as empathy, communication skills, and ability to build relationships. With these leadership attributes in them, if they are trained, it is certain that they will be perfect leaders of our society. Such programs help to build self-confidence and self-esteem in girls, preparing them for future challenges. People say that girls cannot handle leadership responsibilities. Then I am forced to ask, have we ever given them an opportunity?
Imagine a world where everyone, regardless of gender, can be a leader, can be allowed, given the chance to participate in this leadership program and make an impact, a positive impact. A world where any gender is given equal access to resources that can help them become effective leaders.
One of the most basic importance of this leadership program is building self-confidence in the girl child. Most girls nowadays feel too shy. They feel awkward. They feel gauche. They feel that they are worthless, especially in gatherings where the opposite sex are involved. The leadership program helps to prevent inferiority complex, build high self-esteem in girls, and also make them to be self-confident.
Overconfidence in women. When women become leaders, they tend to become overconfident. And we all know that overconfidence is an unattractive trait. And also brings problems such as bad decision making, errors and mistakes. When women are overconfident, they tend to look down on their male counterparts, making them feel inferior. They don't consider them or their opinions on some matters important. Secondly, if both men and women are showing there is balance in the workload, of course we all agree with that.
wife of the state governor, Nkechinyere Mba, described the event as a wake-up call for society to recognize and appreciate the strengths and potential of the girl child and support women to thrive in their profession. She said the state government will continue to evolve policies that will empower women.
They are much more the producers of leaders of tomorrow. Their voices, their dreams, and of course their actions have a profound impact on our community, nation, and the world. Our responsibility is to ensure they have the opportunities and support they need to thrive. So investing in girls' rights is an investment for a brighter and more equitable future for all. So when prioritizing girls' education, health, and safety, we will unlock their potential to drive positive change in their communities. Their leadership, of course, is essential for achieving sustainable development goals and building a more just and inclusive world. So I am very proud to say that the Office of the First Lady and the Ministry of Gender Affairs and Social Development, and indeed the entire government of Enugu State, have taken meaningful steps to support girls' rights and leadership.
Speaking on the theme for this year's celebration titled Invest in Girl Child, Our Leadership and Well-Being, Commissioner for Gender Affairs and Social Development, Ngozi Eni, called for a conducive environment for girls to build their potentials and thrive.
We all need to believe in ourselves because we are girls. We rock the world. We move the world. And I know as I'm looking at your faces, I'm seeing presidents, business owners, who says a girl can't be what she's meant to be.
Highlights of the events were drama presentation, poems, and quiz, among others. We have come to the end of this week's edition of Lion Building in Action. I hope you had a swell time. Well, let's do it again next week. Till then, enjoy the rest of the week and bye for now.
Tomorrow is here. Drama. Esi pepe adiwa. Makana miria babako. Industrial revolution. Apata konde nukuno. Okwa digital economy.